Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is JordangeVision. Thank you guys so much for the response so far on my first video, the reaction to Raiders of the Lost Ark. I plan to watch the second Indiana Jones movie fairly shortly, but for this video, I'm going to move to TV for a little bit. I'm going to watch the very first episode of Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. If you're not familiar with the premise of the show, basically it shows you 5 episodic stories. Some of them are true, some of them are not true. You have to guess which are which. So at the end of each story, I'm going to make my own guess as to whether I think it's true or made up, and then we get all the answers at the end. So we'll see how I did. So enough of that. Let's get into it. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, a reminder that spoilers are likely, so if you haven't seen this episode and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back. But for those of you who are staying with me, here we go.
Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. Hosted by James Brolin. And open your mind to things beyond belief.
That's what we're here for. Did Clark produce this? Yeah, it's like a 90s show, so I guess he had his hand in everything.
This word may look like it spells false to you. A closer look shows that it can also be true.
Ah, sweet.
Can you recall ever seeing something that wasn't really there?
Yeah.
A movement of a curtain that looked momentarily like an intruder, a figure in the fog that turned out to be a shadow,
All the
a
damn
mirage
time.
of water on a distant stretch of highway shimmering in the heat. Mona Watson has been seeing things lately, frightening things. Will her visions turn out to be reality?
Ooh.
Or just another illusion?
But lately I'd been experiencing a disturbing hallucination. I only saw it when I looked into the mirror in our second-floor hallway. I was terrified about my mental state and about that frightening image that I couldn't get out of my head.
Tell me more. Oh, she's on edge. Ooh. Whoa. I mean, I've seen stuff, but not like that.
Your mother just died and you're under a lot of stress. You're not sleeping well.
But why does it only happen with that mirror?
She's getting dismissed.
I'm scared to death.
Oh, it's only the one mirror, too.
To the hospital.
What if we got rid of the mirror?
I'm all for that.
I don't think the mirror's the problem, Mona. Now look, I want you to go home and get some sleep. Call me tomorrow.
I knew the doctor was right. I had to conquer my own fears by myself.
I mean,
But
if
I
it is just
didn't
the
wanna
one
pass
mirror,
that mirror again, so
you could take it
I
down.
rearranged the things in the house because I couldn't rearrange the thoughts in my head.
You forgot to turn out the hall light.
Oh, she doesn't want to.
Do you want me to do it?
No. Get it.
Oh, I think you're asking for it at this point. Oh, it's when you turn the light off, right? Yep.
It's all right.
Ooh. So where's this going? Is the ghost, like,
Bad weather continued all month long.
asking for something, or?
And then a major storm hit that was stranding commuters like George in the city.
Oh, she's home alone tonight.
Can't you come home tonight?
Oh, no. She's alone with the ghost.
Are you sure? No. I'll be fine. Yeah. I'll just sleep with the lights on. Mm-hmm.
Stay on the couch. You won't have to look at it.
I don't know why I didn't just sleep downstairs that night. I guess I
I've
didn't
said
want
that.
George to come home and find me there. I would compromise. I didn't care what Dr. Hayes might think. I was home alone, and I was going to do something to calm my fears.
Okay. Is she gonna start seeing it somewhere else now, though? Starting to freak me out a little bit. Not gonna lie. Oh, what's outside? Ghost out there? Broke the window. That's not good. Hope she's got slippers. Oh, is it George? It's George, it's George. Oh, no, it's not George. Oh, no. What? Oh, the ghost scared him.
I didn't know who he was, but I knew he had seen the lady in the mirror too, and that's what saved my life.
Wow.
It was found that in the last year he had escaped from the police after murdering a woman. Well, they printed the picture of the murdered woman
Was it
in the
that
local
woman?
paper. Mona saw it and recognized it as the same woman she had been seeing in the mirror. After that day, she never saw the image again. Is this story inspired by actual events, or merely smoke and mirrors?
This is a tough one.
Go.
I'll pause this one for a little bit to think about it. But that is an incredible story. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's such a well-constructed story. I'm inclined to think it's not real. And everything just seems like too much of a coincidence, but I don't know. I guess stranger things have happened. I'm gonna mark my guess down as saying it's fiction. But I won't be surprised if I'm wrong on this one. But I think that's gonna be my guess.
What if we were accused of a crime for which we had no alibi? Then would our comfortable seat feel quite as safe and secure?
I mean, not that seat.
The electric chair is a
Okay.
relatively simple contraption, yet it's one of the most reliable execution devices of modern times, as gruesome as it is effective.
Have you ever seen like pictures of people who've been electrocuted? They're not pretty.
Within days, it would be time for this man to take his seat in the death chamber. Raymond Michael Edmonston, convicted of first-degree murder. Ray Edmonston's execution was drawing closer. There was a meal and then a walk back to his solitary cell, where he would have time to think about the circumstances that brought him to this point
Like a
and
pretty
how much
crappy last
different his
meal.
future might have been. A future that right
He gets
now
his
had
beer,
only a
but-
few hours left.
Sorry, Ray. I did my best.
It's okay. You did what you could do.
Okay, Ray, back to the cell.
Doesn't seem like a murderer's
Two
attitude.
eyewitnesses had... For months after his arrest, he had proclaimed his innocence. Then gradually he started to realize nobody was listening. Now the only emotion he had left was the one he was trying to hide. Fear.
Inclined to think this guy is innocent.
Hold on, it's all right.
What we got? Looks like he's got news. I kind of think I know what's about to happen here.
Time.
Yep, that's what I thought. Didn't work.
Again.
Take two. Second verse, same as the first.
Take it back to his cell.
What his lawyer couldn't do had been accomplished by fate. Edmonston was granted a 24-hour reprieve. Prison officials worked all night and found no electrical defect.
So are they gonna try again the next day, or
It's time, Ray.
I guess. Oh, why is he wearing a suit?
At the exact same moment the execution failed, another crime was taking place. In the city where Ray had been arrested, a gunman was caught holding up a liquor store. Detectives called to the scene of the robbery were the same ones who had investigated Ray's case. They were startled by the resemblance of the robbery suspect to Ray.
Oh, really?
The gunman confessed to the murder for which Ray had spent more than 6 years behind bars.
Oh, that's
2
incredible.
days before his 50th birthday, Ray was free to make something of his life at last. Could this story be true? And consider the fact that Ray Edmonston was innocent. And because of that, some might consider the power failure to be divine intervention. Or is the explanation as simple as those mornings when your car engine won't turn over for several times and then suddenly kicks right in? Or that bulb in your house that only goes on when it wants to?
Yep, I hear that. Pretty incredible story again. I'm inclined to think, technology doesn't always work the way it's supposed to. That car engine analogy, the light bulb analogy. I'm inclined to think this one's true. So that is what I'm going to mark down here. So I thought the first one was false. I think this one is true. All right, we got 3 more to go. Let's head to the third one here.
Those born with the talent to entertain others often find their lives to be a series of trade-offs. The next story is about such a woman. The road offers her acclaim for her singing every night, but it also keeps her away from her family far too many nights a year. So it's very important to keep her family together.
Good song. It will be forever.
Or I'll
Never fall in love. This
Yeah,
Ronsman?
this is Cal. Interview on the 29th. Should be no problem. Let me just check the calendar. That's me behind the desk. I'm in charge of Vicky Sawyer's career. I'm also her husband. Vicky spends weeks at a time on the road, which means our daughter, Molly, and I are left alone a lot. How would you like to keep Mom company in New York?
Cool.
Ooh.
Can we stay at the Ritz?
Daughter gets to come on this one.
Why not?
Oh,
Hello?
busy man.
Yeah, Vicky.
Oh.
Oh, boy, the connection's so bad I can hardly hear you. It's 11:15. You should be in Jacksonville by now. Sure, I can meet you. Where? Sure, hon. Yeah, love you. The place where Vicky wants me to meet her is a sentimental one for both of us. Vicky's always full of surprises, and she did say she has a special gift for me.
Ooh, a gift.
That's funny. The place looks like it's closed, but that can't be. That's strange.
Block's open.
Wonder what that gift's all about.
Is she in there?
She's probably going to come out of some dark corner and surprise me any minute.
Jump out of a cake or something.
Our table. The one where Vicky and I would sit for hours making plans for the future. 2 kids who didn't know the odds against
Vicky.
her becoming a star and didn't care. Vicky?
Is that her?
Dad?
What are
Oh,
you
no,
doing
it's the
here?
daughter.
I got this call from Mom. She said to meet up with you guys here.
Did she say anything about her flight being canceled?
Ooh, she called her
I
too?
asked her what the deal was. I don't think she heard me. She just said meet you. Never get jealous? You read her fan mail. You go to her concerts. You see how those guys look at her?
Yeah. It bothered me at first, but hey, we're way past that now. I trust your mom, and she trusts me.
I mean, this is nice and sentimental, but like, where is she?
Well, I remember the night your mom gave you one of the earrings she was wearing.
Yeah. And she said together they make a pair. So as long as we both had them, we'd always be together.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah, this is Cal. Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on a second. Yeah, who is this? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up, man? Well, what kind of accident? Oh, is Vicky okay?
No.
Just tell me what happened.
Oh, that's her earring.
Oh my God! I can't believe this. Look what I just found over on the stage. It's the same earring. I swear it is.
What's wrong?
What's going on?
Mom called me at 11:15. I know I looked at my watch. What time was it when she called you?
I just got back from the post office, so it had to be before 11:30.
It's Bill Morgan from Jacksonville. Said the plane with your mom and the fellas in the band crashed coming into Jacksonville 10:30 this morning.
That can't be. There must be some kind of mistake because we both talked to her after 11, and so
Oh, jeez.
it's gonna be okay, right?
They're all dead. So
Oh,
that
this is
was
a
the
heavy one.
gift, bringing us all together one last time. She's gone, baby.
This one almost got me, to be honest.
Could they both have been mistaken about the time? And how do you explain the
That's
earring
possible.
that turned up on the nightclub floor? Was it another earring someone else had lost? Or one last souvenir sent by Vicky to her daughter from the road?
Find out at
Pause this one again to talk about that, because a lot to unpack in that one. Yeah, basically, I guess there could have been a discrepancy about the time. Like, maybe, I wonder if it's even possible that, the plane was going down and she knew it. So, she maybe had this idea to arrange to get them together to hear the news. I don't know. I'm inclined to believe that, maybe there could have been a discrepancy about the time, something like that. I'm gonna guess this one's true. Obviously, she couldn't have made the call after she was dead, but something could have happened there. I don't know. But I'll say this one's true. So let's get on to story number 4.
The gun. How many stories of fact and fiction are based on its power to change the course of human events?
Too many.
Yet the greatest storyteller of them all, Shakespeare, seemed to do fine without it. And although Shakespeare
enough.
wasn't above the use of violence, he always made sure his tragedies had plenty of fate and irony, too.
They didn't have
In our
guns
next
back
story,
then.
fate and irony play a major role.
Are you still here?
Oh, I just wanted to finish the offer on the Chasen property.
Oh, come on, everyone else has already gone to the Valentine's Day party.
I'm just gonna be a couple of
Don't give me that.
Valentine's Day.
You have an anniversary to celebrate. What'd you end up getting him anyway?
I got married on Valentine's Day.
Airline tickets? Are you serious?
Where?
Where are you going? Paris.
Okay.
We're finally going on our honeymoon.
Boy, John is going to be surprised.
How delayed is this honeymoon?
Sharon must have known something
There's an
was
actual
wrong
date on
when
this
she
one.
saw the car in the driveway. It wasn't supposed to be part of the picture. She probably should have never gone inside, but
Doesn't
she
look good.
couldn't help herself. Even with that police car staring her in the face.
Honey?
I'm worried about what she's about to find. Just tossed his shirt off, left it on the stairs. Is he naked somewhere?
Sharon's husband John was a cop. He trained other cops. And he was
Oh,
well liked.
What's wrong?
okay.
I heard something.
Oh my god, you think it's your wife?
No, she never gets home before 6.
I was thinking death.
Then where were we?
I didn't think he was up there, doing that. But again, yeah, I guess if he's a cop, then that explains why the cop car is there.
Oh my god!
Sharon, I
Get out! Both of you get the hell out!
Sharon, put down the gun.
How could you do this, John? Put the gun down!
She's got one too.
Freeze!
Sharon, just give me the gun, Sharon. Just give me the gun, Sharon.
Oh, I think it hit
When the gun
her.
went off, Sharon never had a chance. They said that she died within minutes. The authorities cleared John of any wrongdoing and declared the case closed. But the story
Yeah, he was
doesn't
wrestling her
end
for it, so I wouldn't think so.
there. Everyone was sure that John got away with murder. But then one day,
I mean, if it looked like
somebody
that,
paid John a visit.
I don't think he did.
Somebody. In my heart, I knew that one killing never justifies another one. Thankfully, the shot missed. John never even heard it.
Oh yeah, he's mowing the lawn, so probably not. Okay, this is 5 years later now.
John and his lover eventually got married. She never liked Sharon's tree, so she asked John to cut it down. I guess it reminded her too much of Sharon and that terrible day.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh! That...
John!
At first, it seemed like a heart attack.
Oh!
Until
It's the bullet from the tree.
The chainsaw blade had somehow struck the bullet and shot it straight into John's heart.
Could a
That's
bullet
crazy.
shot into a tree be dislodged years later to find its original target? Could the chainsaw blade have turned it into a deadly projectile again? Or maybe this is
I
simply
mean, I
a
guess it
fable,
could.
and our writing staff is guilty of firing blanks.
I do think it is a little outrageous that it happened exactly like 5 years apart, like on the exact same day. Other than that, though, I think it is a believable story. You know, you're wrestling with a gun, it goes off. The lady just fires one bullet and, you know, it hits the tree and, you know, doesn't try again. I think this is another one that could potentially be true. So yeah, I'm going to mark this one as true as well. And we got one more.
Beautiful house completed the picture. It felt like the first day of spring and the start of Indian summer rolled into one. There was absolutely nothing wrong with this ideal scene, except for one thing. It was only a dream.
Oh, I hate that too.
A lot of houses to look at today.
I found the perfect house. I had a dream about it last night. It was beautiful, Daniel. 2 stories, huge yard, wonderful trees.
It could only be your dream house. We're looking for a starter home, remember?
I think I know where this one's going already.
It was fine.
What then? The kitchen's too small. The bedroom?
But it's not the house I saw in my
The
dream.
house is fine, Daniel. It's just not.
It's not the dream house. Come on, Alicia. The dream house is a figment of your imagination.
So, is she actually going to find it somewhere?
As my mind traveled from room to room, I knew that this was a house I could turn into a loving, wonderful home.
Looks like a nice house. I mean, you could get a design degree and, you know, design a house like that.
I had another dream about the house. This time I went inside.
Guys, just like shut up about the house already.
Hardwood floors, French doors opening onto a garden. It was perfect for us. Just the place we were meant to have.
Yeah. We need a real house.
Ideal for
Is he going to find
One
it?
more house in our range. It's on Glencoe.
Didn't we look in that neighborhood last week?
Yeah, but it's a new listing. I'm sure it's not your dream house, though, so don't get your hopes up.
You can make light of it.
But what if
I
it
can't
is?
believe I'd be...
I can't believe we've spent a month passing
Daniel,
up a
stop!
house.
Stop!
Oh. Did you see it?
That's the house I've been dreaming about. I can't believe it.
Can't do this.
Is this house even for sale?
Alicia, wait. Not barging into someone's home.
The floors, the woodwork, it's all here. Even the French doors.
Beautiful.
Let me show you the kitchen.
Sweetheart, wait.
Yeah, there's no way it's the exact same house.
Look at all these.
Like, you can use your imagination to see the outside of a house,
The
but
built-ins.
for her to know what the inside
cooking
looks
island,
like...
remember I told you about?
Can I help you, folks?
Oh.
I'm Margaret. I'm the agent representing this property.
Daniel,
It is for
Alden,
sale.
my wife, Alicia.
Hi.
Sorry, we're house hunting.
Well, you're in luck. This place is going on the market today.
Oh, Daniel.
Wow.
It's got a pool. You've always wanted a pool, Daniel. Wait till you see the view.
She knows this.
Your wife, she's been here before.
In a way, I guess.
You gotta believe me now.
What can I say? And it is very beautiful. Only there's no way they're gonna accept our bid. It's way, way too low.
Well, looks like you've bought yourself a house.
Daniel!
Oh, they got it.
But I don't understand. The house is worth a lot.
A lot more, I know. What can I say? The owner instructed me to take the first offer, period.
Wait.
First offer.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the house. Nothing structurally. It's just... Well, the owners are convinced that the place is haunted.
I don't care what the owners think.
That's it.
We're taking this house. Period.
This story
Mrs.
took a turn.
Sines, I'd like you to meet the young couple who bought your home.
It's you. You're the ghost.
The ghost.
Haunting this house. You were here every night.
I was here every night. But
So-
that was only in my dreams, wasn't it?
Did
Yeah, that
Alicia
just
have
felt
an
weird.
out-of-body experience? How could Alicia know every detail of the house without having been there before? Unless, of course, we made the whole thing up.
That was the last story of the episode, so talk about what I think about this one. I think there's too many coincidences in this one, honestly. You know, for her to have been inside the house, you know, for the owner of the house to recognize a ghost looking like her, like, I think this one's a little crazy. So I'm gonna mark this one down as fiction. Let's find out if I'm right, shall we?
Remember, some stories are inspired by actual events and others are completely fictitious.
Moment of truth,
Have we
guys.
been able to fool you tonight? Let's find out.
All right.
Our first
Ghost
story
story.
was about the woman who was haunted by the apparition in the mirror.
I said this was fiction.
Did this seem like
He
something
sees
that
the
you
same
might have
ghost.
read about in the papers? Well, you might have. The events took place.
Well, that was true.
And what about the condemned man who was saved from certain death by an electric
I said
chair
this
that
one was
wouldn't
true.
work? Did this story seem impossible to you? Congratulations. It's total fiction.
Vicky?
I'm
Then
0
there
for
was
2
the
so
story
far.
of the
Looking
family
good.
brought together.
Just tell me what happened.
I said this one was
Did
true.
this story seem to be real? Did you think it was based on truth? Not this time.
Ah,
Fiction.
0 for
How
3.
about our tale of the wronged wife?
I said this
the
one was true.
philandering husband and the avenging bullet. Did you think this story was false? You're absolutely wrong. The bullet
Got
did
that one
find
right.
its mark. Our final plot told of the couple who were searching for their
I
dream
said this one was
house
false.
and found something totally unexpected.
You're the ghost.
Do you think that you've got this one figured out? Did the events take place? Yes, they did.
This one did.
So how did
Ooh,
you
so I just
do
got the
at
one right.
separating the real from the unreal tonight? 3 of our stories were inspired by actual events, and 2 were complete works of fiction.
I guess it's the first episode. I'll get better at this.
And the next time you sense something is an absolute lie, at least take a moment to consider it might just be strange truth. Good night.
Join
Yeah,
us
I
next
guess so.
time on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction.
But anyways, guys, thank you for watching the first episode of Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction with me. I plan to watch the second episode very, very soon. Hopefully I'll do a little bit better than I did today. But yeah, thank you guys for following along and playing along if you did. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, Jordan's Vlogs, link in the description. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.